Hi friends, welcome to Tackle Knowledge channel. So today let's see about the functions of cytoplasm. Okay, the cytoplasm is the site for most of the enzymatic reactions and metabolic activities of the cell. So if you see the cytoplasm, it is the site where the enzymatic reactions and metabolic activities takes place. Okay, cellular respiration begins in the cytoplasm with anaerobic respiration or glycolysis. So if we see the cellular respiration of a cytoplasm, it begins with an anaerobic respiration or a glycolysis. Okay, glycolysis. This reaction provides the intermediates that are used by the mitochondria to generate ATP. So the reaction which is providing intermediates are used by the mitochondria to generate ATP. Okay. In addition, the transition of mRNA into proteins on ribosomes also occurs mostly in the cytoplasm. So in addition, if we see the translation of mRNA into proteins on ribosomes also occurs mostly in the cytoplasm itself. Okay. Some of it happen on free ribosomes suspended in the cytosol, while the rest happens on ribosome anchored on the endoplasmic reticulum. Sometimes on free ribosome suspended in the cytosol, rest happens on ribosome anchored on the endoplasmic reticulum. Okay. Cytoplasm also contains the monomers that go on to generate the cytoskeleton. So if we see the cytoplasm, it also contains some monomers, okay, which is go on to generate the cytoskeleton. The cytoskeleton, in addition to being important for the normal activities of the cell, is crucial for cells that have a specialized shape. So if we see the cytoskeleton, in addition to being important of the normal activities of a cell, in addition to being important for the normal activities of a cell, is crucial for cells that have a specialized shape. Okay. For instance, neurons with their long axons need the presence of intermediate filaments, microtubules and actin filaments in order to provide a rigid framework for the action potential to be transmitted to the next cell. So if we see the neurons, it is elongated with the long axons. Okay. And it also needs the presence of intermediate filaments, microtubules and actin filaments to provide rigid framework for the action potential to be transported to the next cell. Okay. Additionally, some epithelial cells contain small cilia or flagella to move the cell or remove foreign particles through coordinated activity of cytoplasmic extrusions formed through the cytoskeleton. So if you see the epithelial cells which is containing small cilia or flagella, to move the cell or to remove the foreign particles through coordinated activity of the cytoplasmic extrusions formed through cytoskeleton. Okay. The cytoplasm also plays a role in creating order within the cell with specific locations for different organelles. So if you see the cytoplasm, it is playing a important role in creating orders within the cell with specific locations for different organelles. For instance, the nucleus is usually seen towards the center of the cell with a centrosome nearby. So if we see the nucleus, it is located at the center of the cell with a centrosome which is present near the nucleus. Okay. The extensive endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi network are also placed in relation to the nucleus with the vesicles radiating out towards the plasma membrane. So extensive endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi networks are also placed in relation to the nucleus with the vesicles radiating out towards the plasma membrane. Okay. Now let's see about the cytoplasmic streaming. So movement within the cytoplasm also occurs in bulk. So if you see the cytoplasmic streaming, it is the movement within the cytoplasm which is also occurring in bulk. Okay. Through the directed movement of a cytosol around the nucleus or a vacuole. So through directed movement of a cytosol around the nucleus or a vacuole, the cytoplasmic streaming movement is occurred. Okay. This is particularly important in large single-celled organisms such as some species of green algae which can be nearly 10 centimeters in length. So if we see the important in large single-celled organisms such as species of green algae, it is nearly 10 centimeters in length. Okay. Cytoplasmic streaming is also important for positioning chloroplasts close to the plasma membrane to optimize photosynthesis and for distributing nutrients through the entire cell. So cytoplasmic streaming is an important for positioning a chloroplast close to the plasma membrane, which is optimizing photosynthesis and distributing nutrients through entire cell. Okay. In some cells, such as mouse oocytes, cytoplasmic streaming is expected to have a role in the formation of a cellular subcompartments and in organelle positions as well. So in some cells, we see the mouse oocytes, cytoplasmic streaming is expected to have a role in formation of cellular subcompartments, okay, in organelle positioning, okay. In an organelle, subcompartments are placed by this cytoplasmic streamings, okay. Cytoplasmic inheritance. The cytoplasm plays host to two organelles that contain their own genomes. So cytoplasm plays host to two organelles which is containing two genomes, okay, chloroplast and mitochondria. So that these organelles are inherited directly from the mother through the oocyte and therefore constitute genes that are inherited outside the nucleus. So the two organelles containing two genomes are chloroplast and mitochondria, okay, and the organelles are inherited directly from mother through the oocyte and constitutes genes that are inherited outside the nucleus, okay. These organelles replicate independent of the nucleus and respond to the needs of the cell. So these organelles are replicating independent of the nucleus and responding to needs of the cell, okay. Cytoplasmic or extranuclear inheritance therefore forms an unbroken genetic line that has not undergone mixing or recombination with the male parent. So cytoplasmic or extranuclear inheritance therefore forms an unbroken genetic lines, okay, which has not undergone mixing or recombination with the male parent, okay. This is about the cytoplasmic inheritance. Now let's see about the related biology terms, okay. Overall terms. Chemotaxis, movement of the cell in response to a chemical signal. So chemotaxis means it is a movement of a cell in response to chemical signal, okay. Intermediate filaments, cytoskeleton compartments formed by a family of a protein sharing structural and functional features larger than actin fibers and smaller than microtubules. So intermediate filaments means it is a cytoskeletal components formed by a certain family of proteins, okay, sharing structural and functional features larger than actin fibers and smaller than microtubules, okay. This is about the intermediate filaments. Kinesin, a group of motor protein that can travel along a microtubule and are important for the movement of cellular components, especially during cell division. So kinesin means it is a motor protein. It can travel along a microtubule and is also important for the movement of cellular components, okay, especially during cell division. This kinesin is playing an important role, okay. Syncytium, a multinucleated cells formed by the fusion of the plasma membrane of multiple cells. So if you see the multinucleated cells, it is formed by a fusion of a plasma membrane of multiple cells, okay. Syncytia can also be formed through the interconnections between cells containing specialized gap junctions, allowing the cell to behave synchronously as a single unit. So syncytia means it is formed due to the interconnections between cells, okay, containing specialized gap junctions, allowing the cell to behave synchronously as a single unit, okay. This is about syncytium. So that's all for today, friends. If you like my video, please kindly like, share and subscribe it with your friends, okay. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.